What were you saying about that big angel behind you?
Well, this angel, I don't know if I named her the Shekinah, which is the Jewish feminine divine. I actually found her when I was getting my doctorate at Widener, which is in Pennsylvania, actually. And I was living in Delaware at the time, and I think I went to some really cheap home store that was going out of business. And I guess I always liked angels. I never really thought about it, so it's funny. And I got her, and I had her on my porch, and I had her in graduate school, and every place that I've lived since, even Myrtle Beach. I drove her down to Myrtle Beach, and now Brighton Beach. So she's been with me a long time. But it's funny, I've never really been very religious, I wouldn't say. I've always been spiritual, but I've never really thought, I liked angels, but I never really thought much about them. And then when I got diagnosed with breast cancer, my sister, Avra, came down with her boyfriend from California for 2 weeks, and I guess she was into angels, which I didn't know. And so she brought a care package and all these different things, and she said she wanted me to call this guy Christopher when she left, because she thought it would be helpful. And as a psychologist, I didn't know anything about him or anything about spiritual counselors, but I called him because he worked over the phone, and it turns out that he has this organization called askanangel.org. So he is a counselor, but he I guess works with, I don't know if he channels the angels or works with the angels. So that became a whole journey in of itself, something I never thought that I would step into. And you know, mostly he would just talk to me about my spiritual context for this diagnosis and what I could learn about it and how I could go deeper into understanding myself during this journey. But when we do meditations or prayers, a lot of times, you know, he will tell me about the different angels, which has been pretty special, something I never thought I would do. And in graduate school, she's come with me a lot. In fact, I think my kids broke the arm off, but so that's missing. This is a Buddha that my dad actually found in a flea market. My dad loves flea markets, so he got it for me. This is Amma, who's I think like a lady, just a little dusty, but who's called the Hug Lady, and she gives unconditional love and hugs to people. By the way, I am Jewish, but I'm just spiritual in general, so I like all different symbols. But this is Mother Mary. This is Dharma, who is one of the yoga teachers that I used to like in Manhattan. This is Jesus. Are you okay?
Yes.
This is Jesus. These are pictures. This was our honeymoon picture, my husband and I.
Oh, let's see that. Let's see that.
Sure.
Oh,
It's a little dusty. It's from years and years ago. That's us.
what year was that? The honeymoon?
Oh boy, we got married in 2007, so I think it was. We went to the Dominican Republic to an all-inclusive place. This was also on our honeymoon. Dusty, but we were like in the woods, and someone took a picture. Very dusty. Let's see. What else do I have here? This is something where I haven't done it, but you put like little blessings or things in it. It's like a treasure box. They say things that you want. This just says family and little angels. You can see I love angels. And this is something that I used to take a Dawn yoga class, and I think it's Ilchi Lee made this picture, which is really beautiful. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to be of higher self or what, but I thought it was really pretty. And just some candles. This is an angel card that I pulled. I can't remember who did these cards, but it says Creative Project. So it kind of represented my book to me and how that's been giving me positive energy. This is Ganesh, I think it is. It was actually just a business card that I liked, but it's supposed to remove obstacles. So sometimes I just like to keep positive energy around me. And then I make collages a lot of times. I haven't had time recently, but one of the things I suggest is having healers and people around you who are really positive, that you may never have met, but that you respect their energy or what they've contributed in the world. So I mean, I have my husband and my grandmother who passed away up there at 99, but I have other people like David Hawkins. That was my publisher who published my first book, who I love, Cindy. And those are my books up there that were published first. You know, one is in foreign language. That's my son. And I have different people like Sandra Bullock, Alicia Silverstone, because she wrote about like being a vegan, and I like the music of Bette Midler. And these are just, we wanted a house, so when I used to have more time, I just cut out a lot of pictures of houses. We haven't gotten a house yet, but I like big windows and things, so these are just more general, but these are people that are, so far, that inspire me. And that's just really good energy to have around you. you know, when you're going through something or just in general. So